Boruto episode 144 definitely exceeded my expectations from episode 143. Don't get me wrong, episode 143, I really did enjoy the last episode that aired. For episode 144, it was very, I got the feeling of like the type of way that they did when they first aired the episode, how when episode 141 came out, the very first episode of this Mujina Bandit arc, we were already in the middle of like Boruto and Mitsuki going straight into the prison, and we were in a sense of they had to pick us up or catch us up to speed as the episode went throughout. Now, they didn't take that direct approach with the direction of the animation this episode, but the quality and the amount of effort and time put into the episode, I got that same type of feel that I got from the first episode of this arc. It finally was able to figure out what was the secret behind Kokiri. I ain't gonna lie, even from the jump, I still ain't trust the dude. He just looks too suspicious to me, but never judge a book by a cover. So we comes to find out that he actually gave away all of the money that he happened to steal from the Mujina bandits. And it's actually ironic because Banga's going around doing all of these things, sabotaging Mujo, taking his medicine, trying to get Kokiri moved to the second Hozuki castle, extending sentences, all of this crazy stuff. Little do they know that the money that they're doing all of this for is actually there. Now, I get the feeling, and I feel like I'm not going to be like the only person who has this feeling, but I definitely get the feeling that my man Tsukio knows for a fact. I don't know if he knows for a fact that the money was donated to the medical ward, but my man Tsukio, the way he's manipulating Banga, I feel like he already has an idea, like, you know what, this money is probably long gone, like, forget all of that. I just want this dude Kokiri dead. Because at the end of the day, I feel like if Tsukio really wanted to, he could come across that type of sum of money any day of the week at the end of the day, because the Mujina bandits are notorious bank robbers. We see throughout the episode through Kokiri's, backstory of how many times we get to see all of these bank robbers take place in all of these times. And it correlates and parallels with the amount of money and the time spent where Kokiri would deposit money into the bank for the companies he was quote unquote working for, which actually turned out to be the Mujina bandits. But episode 144, all in all, like I said, great episode compared to, that whodunit type of style episode, that cliche type of episode that they did with episode 143, trying to figure out the culprit, the perpetrator of the cell. Now, getting past all of this, going into the term of breaking out of this prison. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was like really thinking, like, at the end of the day, y'all are literally, maybe with the exception of the guards and shit like that, but I doubt they're even like maybe low Jonin level. I'm gonna say that's what they probably are, maybe even low Jonin level. I'm not even talking like Konoha Hidden Leaf Jonin level, because we know that compared to the other villages, the Hidden Leaf village is pretty strong. So maybe like outward other village Jonin level, these guards. And Boruto and Mitsuki have their ninjutsu, so you would think that the prison break shouldn't be that complicated. And then there's gonna say like, oh, that huge body of water, like that shit really shouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, if they can manipulate no ninjutsu, and Mitsuki, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mitsuki, but I know for sure Boruto, they're both not, I can't say like super efficient, but they're both very capable of water style ninjutsu, so like they can make something work. But, the episode is rolling around episode 145. They're planning this prison break. It's like they're setting up this escape with a cargo boat or a cargo ship that's planning to land dock and departing from the Hozuki castle. So Boruto is going to try to make that his mission to get him, the rest of Team 7 and Kokiri on that ship and get back to the Elite Village. Shit just went left. My guy Mujo did the most dumbest thing, leaving his medicine right there on the table. And I already saw it coming. Like, they just made that shit so clear throughout all of the frames of the whole scene. This only thing I'm like, why is this dude medicine bottle just looking so like it's just standing out there right now? It's the elephant in the room. My son Banga definitely took advantage of the situation. The, climax and intensity of the episodes been so far, I really have been enjoying it. The lack of action hasn't really been much of a concern for me, because you already know Boruto follows this trend where throughout the main arcs, they like to tend to save their main big fights rather than having some good fight spread throughout the arc. They like to save it towards the end and the, main climactic parts of the arc. So we definitely will be getting some major fight scenes between Tsukio and Team 7. Now, I'm really like the progression we get to see with not only Boruto's character, just the amount of decisions And the way he's been keeping his cool and not being able to blow their cover throughout this entire mission, like, I'm really enjoying Boruto's character development. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Saruta's character development as well, with placing Kokiri under that Genjutsu. I ain't gonna hold you. That threw me off. That really did throw me off in a good way, though, where it was like, oh, snap. I'm like, all right, Sarita, you know, we haven't really seen you do anything special with that Sharingan as of late. It's been a couple of episodes and she whipped that bad boy out. Got my son Kokiri to spill the beans about the money. So now we got all of that and the cat's out the bag. Now the only issue is just getting out of this prison. Episode 145 will be coming out next week. Episode 144, like I said, it was lit. I really did enjoy the episode. I won't lie to you, it did exceed my expectations, like I just said. The Mujina Bandits arc is definitely going to take another turn. Aside from the shift that it will be taking in the Hozuki prison, you know, it's not going to really just end the whole arc, or like shit isn't just going to die down once they get out the prison. I'm excited to see how they're going to transition into introducing the number one of the Mujina gang. Those of who's read the manga already know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna really spoil anything too big for y'all, but you know, my son Shoujo gonna have to make his appearance pretty soon. But it's your boy Black Uchiha 3 long face skinny body. Boruto episode 144 was pretty lit. Y'all already know that prison lifestyle is for them dudes who came up out the trenches and had to get it out the mud. And Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki are definitely one of those few who had to get it out the mud, but not as much as my man's Naruto had to with his generation. It's your boy Black Uchiha 3 long face skinny body. Got on the gram, still working on that part. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think of the video. Hit the bell notifications. Holla at your boy. I'ma holla at y'all. Your boy Black Uchiha. Audi 3000.